most of those running towards the boat that's just appeared, it's not the first time. Dawn brings with it the promise of a different life, but also panic and despair. There are nearly 100 people, perhaps even more, that have managed to climb onto the boat now, including several children. We've still got one woman who's the last person, I think, to wander over to what is now a very, very full boat. Fortunes are traded along this stretch of coast, and here in between Calais and Dunkirk, there's something to be taken from the desperate, even by the local man who rifles through their pockets after they're gone, just as the police arrive. Those who didn't make it headed back to their camp in a woods nearby.
Did you try to get on the boat?
We reached to the water, but the boats won't left. We had too many people.
Everyone we spoke to who's trying to cross did so on condition of anonymity, including Omar, who spent 8 months getting here from Somalia and also failed to get on that boat. This was his 6th attempt.
We missed that chance, so we have to come back and start a new day again and start thinking like how you figure it out again, you know, because we just follow, you know, we are not the one who just make everything, we just follow because we need to get there. You know, we just follow what it comes, and we don't know which time it comes. So we have to stay and wait and be patient.
And where do you want to go to England?
Yeah, that's my destination, you know, that's where I'm just thinking to be, you know.
Omar's been looking out for 16-year-old Saif, whose name we can't share because of his age, and who's travelling with his mum.
Yes, one time we entered in the water, like the people, Sudani, maybe, I don't know, Somali. They just chase us. You're black. You know you're black. You just go. I wish maybe tomorrow, today, we can go to UK. I don't want to stay here anymore.
Both waited another morning in the dunes for this boat, but it never arrived, its engine failing before it got to the sea. Once you're in the water, police can't intervene, so these suburban canals have become popular launching spots out of the grasp of officers who slash the dinghies on land. But soon this could change.
Okay, you're here? For those. Oh yeah, you can take for the people with you, of course. No worries.
Félicie works for a charity planning to mount a legal challenge against potential new guidelines that could allow police to intervene up to 300 meters out from the shoreline.
If the police is able to intervene so far in the water, the people maybe will have more chance to drown.
And while police unions are often at odds with organisations like hers, they're worried about these guidelines too.
Le fait d'aller dans l'eau et prendre le risque.
If we go in the water, there's a risk of making people fall off the boats. Police might fall in with all their kit on.
Ils n'ont pas d'examen de mettre.
They're not trained lifeguards.
Ne vont pas s'entraîner tous les jours dans la piscine.
The UK taxpayer is giving the French police a serious amount of money, but it doesn't really seem to be having any effect. Why isn't it working?
Ouais. Parce que,
it's not about the money. The migrants come from Afghanistan, the Middle East, Africa, from really far away, and they're within touching distance of the UK. And we put just 4 cops in front of a boat of 50 migrants.
On leur demande tellement qu'ils sont.
We're asking too much from them. They're depressed. I've got colleagues that have felt suicidal. They have so much work here. Sometimes we just can't make it happen.
Keir Starmer vowed to smash the gangs, but crossings have been driven up by their professionalisation, and they've spotted a lucrative new market. Gone are the promises of 2015, when Merkel welcomed over 1 million refugees, and for those whose applications have failed in the EU, the UK offers a last chance to claim asylum. Like many of the children attending Project Clay's charitable daycare centre, a 9-year-old who was born in Eritrea and who we're calling Sally speaks fluent German. How old were you when you left your country?
1 year old.
1 year old, okay, so you can't remember?
No.
No. Okay. She and her mother, whose asylum claims were rejected in Germany after 6 years living there, are trying to get to the UK by small boat to join family in Manchester.
There was a place in the middle, but the people are so mean and they don't let us there. Some of them went swimming, but they didn't get it there. But good that they had a life jacket.
Yeah.
Ja, sprayed magiromna med det. Kom det spray.
They did it to the bad people, like spray in the eyes.
Ja.
Because they didn't listen.
Stop filming, this officer says, as we watch them evicting a camp, something police now do every other day. Less than an hour after police have gone, more tents arrive, and we meet Abdullah from Gaza on his first morning in Calais.
This is my children. I miss him so much, wallah.
When was the last time you saw them?
2.5 years.
He travelled to Europe alone, where he hoped his family could join him safely once he got a passport. He was granted asylum in Greece and told they could follow too, but then the war started. After struggling to find formal work or affordable housing in Greece, he's set on travelling to the UK, which he believes will do more to help his family escape. In England, the government says that soon it might decide to send people who arrive by boat back to France.
What are you doing here? In Greece, what are you doing? Not Greece, not France, not... Well, back to Gaza. Okay, I accept. Died, go to London, go to Gaza.
With limited legal routes to the UK, smugglers capitalising on a porous border and an increasing appetite for risk, policies decided in London and Paris and argued in Brussels or Strasbourg may prove to provide a limited deterrence to hope.